Hello and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. This hangout on air is live, and we have this morning Old Crow, the original sour mash bourbon whiskey, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It's not the original recipe, but it's the original brand. There's a Crow, and this is named after James Crow, Dr. James Crow's. Here's Dr. James Crow's Old Crow. Okay, right. Today it's 80 proof, age 3 years. Pour this, a little bit of it. Okay. And we're going up against a new one. Whoa. Stedman Select Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, also sour mash, introduced in 2018, earlier this year. This is a big, heavy glass, at least it's not plastic, glass bottle, 86 proof, okay? Pours out so smoothly out of this special plastic cap pourer insert. So this is more in line with sort of like an Evan Williams Black Label, which is age 4 years. However, this is 3 years, 86 proof. So they're both sour mash. They're both aged 3 years, but one is stronger than the other. 43% alcohol or 40. Will it make a difference? It just might. Old Crow comes from the Beam-Suntory company. Okay. There's the appearance. Same color, gold amber. Okay, so that isn't going to make a difference. Gotta drink it down a little bit. Stedman Select is coming from, I think it's, what does it say on the bottle? Aged, slow matured. There's a big essay on the back about this guy, Ebenezer Hiram Stedman. Oh yeah, IWA Distilling Company. Go to Walmart. There's so many IWA Distilling Company brands. You know what? Those are private label brands for Walmart, store brands made by Sazerac for Walmart. So Stedman Select, you're not going to see it, I don't believe, at other liquor stores. You'll see it at Walmart only. But it's a nicer looking label than calling it Great Value straight bourbon whiskey, right? And then this Old Crow, said Old Crow Distillery. Look, the Old Crow Distillery is shut down and overgrown with weeds. It's all done at Beam now. Beam-Suntory. Well, Beam, you know, Suntory's over there in the far east of us. Which one will be better? Probably be a tie. Will I be able to tell them apart? I don't know. I'm not too confident. Here at 6:18 a.m. Central Daylight Time, October 28, 2018. All right. So they're both sour mash, straight bourbon, aged in never before used charred oak barrels, both from Kentucky. A lot more in common than different. Really, the only difference is the proof. Smells a little oaky, sourdough bread, vanilla. The flavor generally associated with straight bourbon whiskey. A little caramel candy or some kind of sugary candy. Okay. I always say that whiskey smells like candy and tastes like candy to me. Wait. There's more of a, what do you call that smell? Almost like a candle wax. Huh. Odd. Okay. It's making me think of Old Crow, though, because I remember Old Crow had some kind of weird sourness. I know sour mash whiskey, but it's like a candle sour mash, sour what? Try to get it right. Candle wax thing. I only had 3 cups of coffee this morning. No alcohol, or here it comes. The taste of it. I woke up at 3:31. All right. So this one, exhale. Okay. It's almost like a paper too, like a something paper, wood, paper. Okay. I don't know. I think this is the Stedman's, and that's the Old Crow on aroma. Now I haven't tasted them, so let's go with the taste because I'm not sure at all. Whew, lots of wood, little potency. Oh, how much did they cost? The Old Crow was $8.99. Let's see. Oh man, you can get it around here from $8.99 to $10.99. I think you see it more for $10.99, you know, but some stores have been selling it on sale for $9.99, and I think I saw one for $8.99. So you can kind of shop around with Old Crow. You can get really good deals on it, I have to say. And Walmart has the big jug, 1.75 liter jug bottle for like $16.99. That'd be your best bet if you don't mind the plastic bottle. Okay. Stedman's might come in a 750. Haven't seen that size. I only saw this big jug bottle, glass, 1.75 handle bottle. Nah, there's no handle on it. You know, a lot of the plastic ones have a handle on the back. No handle. That was 1995, I think, not 99. 1995. Okay, so they're both comparable in price. Old Crow's a little cheaper, I think, if you buy the big bottle. Little wood, a lot of wood, actually, a lot of wood. Some dried flowers. Well, that's the main flavor. The wood, which you might find a little harsh. It's very woody, charred wood, so I don't know what you think about that. And it's a little more alcoholic in the flavor, a little boozier, which is making me think it is the Stedman's, which is 86 proof opposed to 80 proof. 86 proof, 80 proof. So if you like a stronger punch, the Stedman's Select may be for you. The Old Crow over here, I think it's Old Crow, is a little more mild and mellow and softer, little sourdough bread. Which one would I choose? Well, 80 proof is enough for me. Now, you see, I'm not like all enthusiastic and geared up to just be drinking alcohol. And people say, the buzz, though, the buzz. And, you know, I usually just feel like washed out. Like yesterday, I had scheduling issues, so I had to do the Dawn Busters. So I did that. That was easy. I got that one on aroma only within seconds. It was so obvious that it was Seagram 7 Crown over that Pretender to the Throne, King Square. No shock, because I predicted that. But then I said, oh, time is getting near, and the days could be full with other things. So I needed to do the King Robert II blended Scotch whiskey. So I did that one. Very, I don't know about very good. Let's say good. It was good. it's standard, a standard item, but I would say worth the price. You get the big, and it did have a handle on it, a loop, like an actual handle you could pour it. That was $18.99 glass bottle, so really good price. Of course, you can get Clan McGregor for $12.99 for the big plastic bottle, and Clan McGregor is better. So like lighter, finer product. But then I had to do the King Robert. Then I did the pumpkin ale, the Samuel Adams pumpkin ale. So there was all this bunching up, and then I was feeling so washed out. And my neighbor across the street said, "Come fix my TV," because she always can't ever figure out how to use it. You know, like, it won't work. It won't work. I said, "You got to put it on channel 3, and then all your cable channels will come in." But even feeling washed out and wishy in the head, you know, swishy in the head and medicated, if you want to say, I was able to communicate that to her and fix it, and then tell her where a faster way to get to the high school football stadium in Metairie. So, but I noticed that, I know my speech was a little slurred and all, but I wasn't getting off on that. What I'm trying to say, I wasn't like, "Oh yeah, man, I was drinking, man. Oh yeah, I'm high." When your mouth is dry, you're plenty high. No, I was like unenthusiastic about it, and in fact not pleased with that. I was thinking, "Oh, you know, I'll be glad when this wears off." And of course it did, after I ate the split pea soup with Brian's hot smoked sausage and the extra sharp cheddar cheese melted down into it, and a donut. And it took a good nap. So but I'm not, that's maybe people's preference to get boozed up, high, drunk, whatever, but that's not mine, you know. And then John Anile, he wanted to do the coffee pale ale from Samuel Adams, which is fabulous. You know, we were going on and on about that. And then later that day, we did an examination on my alternate channel, Anti-War. We did one more Livingston Blush Chablis, and we were enjoying the episode. It was too much bunching up. Okay, enough preaching. You do what you want. I'm gonna do what I want. Everybody can do what they want. Okay. Oh yeah. No way. There's no contest here. Now, which one's better? That's a personal preference issue. I can't say Old Crow's better than Stedman's because they have different taste profiles and they're presenting different things. Okay, they're not designed to be the same. It's not to be a mimic of it. I think they just made Stedman Select to be its own creature, and they did a great job with it. It's a great value. A great value. Get it? All right. At Walmart. My personal preference is the Old Crow because it's 80 proof, it's milder and more mellow, and less of that char, heavy wood char burn or note. Maybe it's not a burn. The Stedman Select has its place. If you're one of those 86 proof people, you can get Jack Daniels versions at 86 proof. You can get Jim Beam versions at 86 proof. Isn't there the Old Crow Reserve, the black label, which nobody can get, so why even bring it up? I think that's 86 proofs, but that's just not me. I'm not into that heavy proof. You say 86 ain't heavy, but to me it is, you see. And then people do telling me, "Oh, get bottled and bond, you know, 100 proof." Oh, I can't take it. I can't take it. And then they got these super jacked up ones like Old Granddad 114 and that Elijah Craig barrel proof. Oh no. Oh, that just tastes so bad. Now you might be shaking your head saying, "No, it tastes so good. What's wrong with you? Are you weak? Are you weak?" Well, I'm 145 pounds, you know, I'm not strong. I'm not a big frame person, and it's just not my taste. I guess people should drink whatever they enjoy. Don't you suppose that is true? I know people who love light beer, And other people would say, oh, light beer. Oh, man, what's wrong with you? Why do you drink light beer all the time? Well, if that's what they like, I mean, heck, I've said this before. Somebody was telling me, like, I wanted to do beer reviews, a video review channel. What did you tell me? I was thinking about doing it, but I really only like light beer. So, well, why couldn't you just do a light beer channel? You could just call it light beer reviews. I mean, if that's what you like, you'd get a lot of people watching it. A lot of people would agree with it. They would enjoy it. They'd be fans of it. If that's your area, you get it? All right. Oh, okay. I'm going to make one more sip, and then I'm going to make the review, but it's too obvious. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, that wood. Oh, that char. Oh, sorry, I just don't like that. I had to dial back bourbon. I mean, bourbon is just not my thing. I'll still buy one bottle a year. I'll still do taste challenges. You can still have your license, but it's going to cost you $250,000 plus 5% of the gross from all 4 casinos. All right. Yeah. This has got to be Old Crow. It's got to be. And it is. And this is Stedman Select. So, oh, well, I call that on aroma only. I did it. Well, I figured I would do it. These, when I do those American blended whiskeys, they are so hard to do because they're so common to each other. They're just, I guess if you like them, man, I would drink Seagram 7. I like that one. That's pleasant. That's like, when I drank the Seagram 7, I say, this is what blended whiskey is supposed to be like. This is like a credible example. Like if somebody asked me, I've never had an American blended whiskey, I'd like to try one. What do you suggest? I'd say get Seagram 7 Crown. The rest, I'd say no, don't buy them. Because it'd be a bad example. It would just be inadequate. It's a bunch of filler, and it gives a weird melon taste. Okay, that's that. That's that, people. Old Crow wins, in my opinion, it wins because I prefer it. But I can't honestly say that makes it better. That'd be craziness. It's a tie in quality. There's no true winner, So Stedman Select did very well, but yeah, it was very obvious that it was what it was. And I think it's going to be the same case. I think it's going to stand out against Jack Daniels. I don't mean it's going to be better than Jack Daniels. I mean, it's going to stand out as differentiated. And the number 7, the green label, and the Kentucky Tavern. It's that 86 to 80 proof is going to make the difference. That's good. And I think it's a heavier char. I feel like I think that the thickness of the char on the Stedmans must be the heaviest. They must use the thickest char, what they call that alligator char, to compensate for being there only 3 years in the barrel. So it seems to have worked. No, they don't add color in. That's illegal with bourbon. Straight bourbon. Now, blended bourbon, different story. We ain't dealing with blended bourbon. Blended whiskey, different story, but we're not dealing with blended whiskey. So straight bourbon, no coloring added, not allowed. Okay. Now for that. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching this video production. And daylight's coming. All right, good. And I plan to do another taste challenge on Tuesday. That's the plan. And that would be the Jack Daniels old number 7 black label. And then Thursday, Jack Daniels green label, the number 7, which is rare these days, unless you go to Texas where it's common. And then closing it out with a Kentucky Tavern, the big leader glass bottle. Nice product. But that won't be any kind of contest. It'd be no kind of challenge, you know. No kind of challenge. Thanks for watching the video, bro.